Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Thursday, April 2nd, 2026, and today's construction is by Joe Marquez, who always delivers a doozy of a puzzle, and it's a Thursday, so we'll expect a tricky theme with some midweek, mid-difficulty fill. We can see some black lines separating some of the squares here. Vertical lines, I'm assuming, have to do with the across entries, but we'll see what that means as we get into the grid. So let's get solving for today, Thursday, April 2nd, a puzzle by Joe Marquez. Fanatical groups, do we want cults maybe? Dish often topped with lime and cilantro. Poi? Is it? I'm actually not sure, but we'll see. Sci-fi warrior. Do we want a Jedi? I'm not exactly sure what we want there. One of 22 works by Mozart, but just one work by Beethoven. That's an opera, Beethoven's Fidelio, his only opera. Team behind the cameras, maybe the crew. Actor Epps of House. Oh, I don't know. Question after well. Okay, and so this is a theme entry, and I'm not sure that it's going to be a straightforward entry. So let's see. Part of a Batman costume is his cowl, the sort of mask-like thing. Until maybe up to had an uplifting experience. Levitated, maybe? Family Guy character with a nasal voice is Lois Griffin. Bridge framework. What is it called? A trestle, I think? Shop item with teeth. So we're talking about a wood shop or other kind of a sort of workshop here, and I think we're looking for a saw there. So this looks weird, but I don't know what's going on yet. Before surgery in brief, pre-operation. Let blank go, 2012 passenger hit. So I don't know that this is right. To be shy. Okay, so I'm not sure about this. I'm pretty sure about crew, though. Unless it's some wordplay, I'm not sure. Group in a loft. Group in a loft. Do we want like a coven of witches or something? Why a loft? Exec who manages the company's day-to-day affairs, probably the CEO. Group in a loft. What is going on there? What about this? Sound in a cave is an echo. One who has a lot to show. A realtor has literally a lot, a property to show. Gumbo, for example, a stew, I guess. First name in beauty products is Estee for Estee Lauder. Extend a tour of duty to re-up, maybe? One cause of deterioration could be use. The first letter in this gas brand's logo resembles a backward 3. Yeah, that's right. The SO logo, the E is kind of a curved. Yeah. Coffee maker inserts, pods for like Keurig or other kinds of coffee makers. Hang, to suspend, maybe, to suspend from like the ceiling or whatever. One side in a holy war rivalry in college football. Is this UCLA again? Error of the game show Wipeout? I'm not sure. Stead, in one's place, in one's lieu. So maybe not UCLA, but maybe UTEP or something. University of Texas El Paso, possibly. Actor Somerhalder of Lost is Ian Somerhalder. Like Alabama vis-a-vis Mississippi. I don't know, actually. I don't know what they want there. It's often identified by its last 4 digits in brief, the social security number. Egg carton, an egg sack, maybe, for certain kinds of animals. Disney villain based on Shakespeare's King Claudius. That's Scar from Hamlet. Claudius from Hamlet. Scar from The Lion King. Punch in the face, say. To sock? Maybe. Bungee jumping requirement, a cord, presumably. Course standard for a golf course is the par. Some kicks on Route 66, maybe. This is a reference to the song Route 66, but I'm not sure that the entry is kicks. I also don't know that this is Jedi necessarily. A bit of info on a resume. Bit of info. Ball. Teed off. Irked, maybe? Jerk. Word with market or list. Price, market price, list price. Well, it is starting to look okay. Let her go. Oh, lime and cilantro is pho, not poi. Why didn't I get that before? Let her go. To be shy is to owe. So not to be literally socially shy, but to be shy of a certain amount. If you're, I'm shy a couple bucks, that kind of thing. To owe. So what is going on here? Question after well. What have we got here? What have we here? Maybe something like that. Group in a loft. A cheer? To group in a loft? A group in a loft? I don't really know what's going on here. Too late to do anything about it now. What have we got? H-A. That's that I feel like it's going to be a HA interpolation here. Marine creatures that can grow to the size of double-decker buses. Whale sharks. Right? It does look like there's a missing HA. I want to try and guess the theme before looking at the revealer. Well, let's see. East. Like Alabama vis-a-vis Mississippi. East. Okay, that's fine. What is this then? One side in a holy war rivalry in college football. Something, but I just don't know what. Sarcastic response to an unwanted offer. Demolish. School with a larger-than-life bronze statue of Henry VI. Eaton, probably, at the end, and Eaton appears in a crossword quite a lot. Beech or birch, those are both kinds of trees. What else might they be? Wood, maybe? We can definitely get wood from those both. Pitched. Askew, if something is pitched, literally to pitch is to be on an angle. So askew would make sense there. To demolish, don't know. Oodles, maybe it's not askew. Cool beans, neato. Instrument once known as a toy trumpet, a kazoo. Okay, so this doesn't look right. To demolish could be to raise. Oodles could be heaps. Pitched. Shrew? Through. Oh, through like a ball. Okay, well, that'll work too. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay, that's what we want there. And error of the game show web app does look like, TBS? Maybe Utes? Maybe this is the name of a team rather than the name of a university, I think. Followers of articles, probably nouns in grammar. Fun size could be tiny or puny, but probably tiny. Oh, broadband letters, not DSL. Oh, LTE, right, the network. Ernie, who has won the British Open twice, is the golfer Ernie Els. Need a day off, say. If I'm ailing, I need a day off. If I'm ill. Bess's Bow on Broadway is Porgy of Porgy and Bess. Member of a Tolkien army is an orc. Eczema symptom is an itch. Player on the bench, ? Why ? Create a PDF of, maybe. You might scan something to create a PDF. Gas company with a triangular logo. Canadian Tire? Is there a different one? Probably an American one. Is it Cargo or Can-Go or something like that? Slightest idea. Oh, Citgo, that's right. Slightest idea is an inkling. Irritating cloud in quotes. Cloud. Irritating cloud. Object in Pixar's logo is a lamp. To parcel out is to meet out. A whisper that I might accompany a tap is psst. Shoelace protector is an aglet. The little sort of plastic thing that goes on the end of a shoelace. Big Apple airport code is LGA for LaGuardia. Laugh lines. Oh, I see. Should have gotten that. Irritating cloud. You can have a cloud of gnats. Made in a non-mechanized way as food products is artisanal. Player on the bench could be a pianist if they're sitting on a piano bench. Sorry for all the noise outside the office right now. TV ad is a spot. Genre for DMX or DMC is rap. Cloths for custodians are rags. So, holders of hammers and anvils are your ears. Those are two small bones. Okay, I'm just going to pause it right now because people are being very loud. Well, we might still get some noise, but I'm running out of time, so I'm going to continue. Okay, some kicks on Route 66. Oh, kicks meaning like how you might get your kicks. Some fun on Route 66 might be a joyride. That ship. So this looks wrong. Then I'm gonna. So group in a loft might be a chair. CAO possibly. I'm not sure what that stands for, but that ship has sailed. I think is what we're looking for. Too late to do anything about it now. That ship has sailed. Bit of info on a resume by your email. Actor Epps looks like Omar Epps. A jerk. Oh, to jerk might be to yank, and a ball might be a dance. So let's find out. Something is wrong. Maybe this is a choir in a choir loft. A chief operating officer. That makes more sense. Okay. So let's take a look at the theme. We've got our laugh lines, facial wrinkles, or what's present in these things, laugh lines. And so each of these lines here represents a laugh, a ha, as it were. And so we have question after well. What have we here with each of the HAs being represented by these dark lines, these laugh lines in here? At 16 across, at 22 across, too late to do anything about it now. That ship has sailed. Again, the HA being represented by the two lines. And we have two of them, I think, in each instance. Marine creatures that can grow the size of double-decker buses. Whale sharks. Line, ha, laugh lines. And finally, a sarcastic response to an unwanted offer. Thanks, but no thanks, with the ha's being replaced by these laugh lines. So that's a pretty fun theme. Great creativity by Joe Marquez. Let's look at some of the other things in here. Sci-Fi Warrior did turn out to be Jedi, but dished often topped with lime and cilantro is pho, which I should have gotten. Omar Epps I'll have to look into. I'm not sure. Finally got to Chief Operating Officer. I think that's what we want for COO. One who has a lot to show is a fun clue. We're looking for the definition of a lot. That means a property. Again, sorry for the noise outside. Egg carton, not really wordplay there, but a little bit of misdirection for what the kind of carton we want. Holders of hammers and anvils, again, we don't want something in a workshop, but we want those little bones in our ears. And speaking of shops, where was the shop thing at 5 down here? Shop item with teeth. Almost seems like it's leading you towards a pet shop, but no, we want a wood shop or something like that here. Then player on the bench is pretty fun for a pianist. Beech or birch is a little bit misleading. For the 4 letters, you might think tree, unless I already had suspend in here and was pretty confident about that. So that led me to the alternate answer, wood. Thankfully, I remembered what an aglet was right away. Had an uplifting experience is fun for levitated. Bit of some kicks on Route 66 ended up being quite fun here as well. Kicks being, you have to interpret that as kind of fun or a good time. Teed off can mean a number of things. In this case, we want irritated or irked. Group in a loft is also tricky here. I can't believe I didn't get choir loft sooner than I did, especially I had CH and R pretty quickly, but I couldn't get the rest for some reason. Punch in the face, this is an old-timey word for to sock someone in the face, but fine. And then I have to look up who the Utes are. This does appear in the puzzle from time to time, but not often enough that I remember immediately what it is. Pitched can mean a number of things, but in this case, I had a completely different definition of it when I first put it in as askew, but we want pitched as in through a baseball. And followers of articles, I guess, could be misleading, but I got the right thing right away here as nouns. And I thought DSL at first, but LTE makes just as much sense there. So that is our puzzle for Thursday, April 2nd. Again, sorry for the disturbance outside. People are pretty talkative today, pretty chatty today where I am. But yeah, if you enjoyed this solve nevertheless, give it a thumbs up, let me know. And if you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.